Hi, welcome to the boardshop.co.uk surfboard review. Today a new board, the Pretty Sweet from James Chilli of Chilli Surfboards fame. You can see straight away it's a short, fat, absolute beauty. If you're into that kind of thing and you're looking for a brilliant groveler, then look no further. So, having a look at the board, it's pretty flat, it's quite fat and wide. Pretty flat out the tail, just a tiny bit of lift there, and enough lift in the nose that you're not going to bury it if you get the odd steeper section for taking off and what have you. Very well made board, as all the boards out of the Shapeplan factory come. Great quality, beautiful finish, and with all the little trademark Chilli details like the carbon strip and what have you. So, it's a groveler. Features that make it work well as a groveler: that big flat section through the middle of the board, wide point, long way forward, and lots of foam in the nose, lots of foam under your back foot in the tail as well. So what it's all about is generating speed through paddling, getting you into even the poorest, weakest waves with relative ease. Kind of think of it as like a longboard replacement, or when everyone else is going home or looks at the surf and goes, yeah, I can't be bothered. But if you've driven a couple of hours, you want to go in, this board will get you waves and put a smile on your face. On the bottom of the board, there's this V, almost like a spine running down the board, and then to a spiral V out of the tail. Now the V is there in boards similar to boards like the Firewire Sweet Potato or the Chilli. That spine generates a lot of lift because in effect you've got a double concave here. So that lift helps you generate speed when you're paddling and also when you're actually up and riding. And then that spiral V is there to break up the flow of the water to help you get the thing turning and going rail to rail. The squash tail is wide-ish, and that wideish tail maintains and carries speed through the poorer sections of the wave. So basically it's not going to bog down and die the first time you hit a real mushy or real poor section. In terms of grovelers, with other things out there, think Channel Islands Average Joe, Pukas Heaven's Door, Puddle Jumper from Lost, that kind of thing. I like boards with a spine. I have a Chilli, and that spine, if you're surfing poorer waves, that spine really does help to generate the speed that you may lack in other boards. Volume wise, it's pretty packed. This is a 510, 37.5 litres. So as with all grovelers, you're going to go up a bit in volume above your everyday board and high performance board. And the thing is, you're not going to have a great need to duck dive boards like this very deep. So you can go up in volume, you'll still be able to push it through the white water. But the benefit that volume gives you in terms of wave catching and speed when you're up and riding is not to be sniffed at. You do want to surf these kind of boards with more volume because, like I said, you're not going to be trying to duck dive it too much. Wave range wise, with that V and with the features of the board, it'll go in anything from like knee up comfortably to about chest high. If you're a really good surfer and you're going to surf it really small, really short, then you'll get a bit more performance in better waves out of it. But what it does do, as I said, it's a good longboard replacement, or if you're looking for your first shortboard and you're not looking to tackle overhead waves, then size it up a little bit and it will give you a board that's super duper stable and will keep your wave count as high as you possibly can. And you all know in that kind of scenario, the more waves you catch, the more fun you have, the quicker you improve. Volume wise, 5/8 is 34.5. As I said, this 510 is 37.5. The 6.0 goes to just over 40, and the 6.2 to a monstrous 44.5 litres. Now, if you're thinking about it, for an average sized guy like 12 stone, 5'10" sort of thing, a 6.2 will be a brilliant board for those poorer days to sit under your normal everyday board. Or if you're coming off a mini mount or something, that extra size will give you the stability you need to make sure you're still catching waves and still having fun. So there it is, the Pretty Sweet from Chilli. Brand new board just in, and it does exactly what you want it to do, exactly what you'd expect it to do, and there will be no disappointment guaranteed if you follow the sizing guidelines and get it right for yourself. So there it is. You can part exchange against your old board against this one or any other models we do. You can buy it on 0% finance, all the usual stuff, it's all on the website. And if you like our videos, then please hit that red button on the YouTube channel and subscribe. Or if you're watching it on our website, then we've got you already, so no need. Any questions or anything? Get in touch, you know where we are.